Hello there everyone, Oversoul here. I'm coming at you with another little weekend update video. When was the last time I did one of these? A couple weeks ago? Whatever. You know, every time anything significant happens, or there's something coming up that I feel like I need to tell you about, I always have to do one of these. And there was an event of some significance that happened recently. It's not at all what I thought was going to happen, but it happened, and I'm super happy about it. I left a comment on a video that Markiplier uploaded recently talking about how creators struggle, even the popular ones, they all struggle sometimes with their creativity and their self-image and, you know, and how, you know, it's okay to be sad and stuff, but, you know, and he hit on something really important about how sometimes we are the biggest obstacle in our way. Like, we tend to hold ourselves back a lot by being our biggest critics, and it struck deep with me, and I left a comment talking about how I could relate and stuff and the reasons why, and next thing I knew, the comment kinda, I don't want to say blew up because it's not like it went like way up there, but it got some attention, and some people were very supportive in the comments, and some of them actually ended up coming over here and subscribing. To you folks, I just want to say thank you. I am super grateful that you decided to stop by, and it motivated me to work extra hard now to not disappoint you guys. You know, since I started this fresh new look at the beginning of 2018, and I was like, all right, new schedule, new video length, we're gonna do this differently now. You know, people could tell I was more excited and stuff, but then for a while, you know, I started coasting. Like, I wasn't doing enough. Like, I could be doing more, I could be doing better. So now, you know, I'm motivated to do better. You know, I'm ready for things I record in the future to have better commentary, better editing. So I'm gonna start challenging myself now to do that. I'm pushing myself to really be more creative and work at it. And that leads me into something I want to talk about, where in the last reactions and highlights I did, episode 12, I'm starting this new thing where every reactions and highlights I do now, from now on, instead of just being all clips from my videos, it's still going to be mostly that, but all of them will now also include an original skit. Reactions and highlights number 12 had the original skit as the cold open, okay? Reactions and highlights 13 is going to have an original skit in it as well, that's inspired by the movie Split, but this time it will be somewhere in the middle of the video instead of at the very beginning, you know? And I'm going to do that with every reactions and highlights from now on. They're all going to include original content that you can only see in that reactions and highlights, you know, so that way it's not just a highlight reel of all the stuff that you've already seen. On that same note, in an attempt to be more appealing to a wider audience and maintain a more professional image, I'm going to try, or at least start to try, to cut back on the swearing a little more. You know, like, I'm still gonna curse here and there, you know, games piss me off sometimes, it happens, but I'm gonna try to be not as frequent about it. But it's not like a censorship thing, and it's not like I'm scared of the YouTube demonetization thing. That crap. And it's not like I'm trying to go for a whole family-friendly image. I mean, have you seen some of the games I play? For me, it's more about I don't want to chase people away with such excessive amounts of vulgarity that it makes them uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's kind of my thing. Like, obviously, anybody who watches, like, Markiplier or Jacksepticeye has no problem with swearing. They swear. But they don't swear nearly as much as I do, with the exception of Mark and Mario Maker. But I remember, even in that, he came to a point where he realized, I'm cursing too much. And then, you know, since I don't have thousands of dollars to donate to charity every time I swear, instead, I'm just going to cut back on it. Another very important piece of news, it has nothing to do with me, but a really good friend of mine and fellow YouTuber who I think is one of the most highly underrated YouTubers out there. He is so good! He's been on break for a while though, since like around last October, November, and he finally released a video yesterday teasing his return. His name is Darklight Dreamer, and there's a link in the description down below. You should definitely go check him out. He is so good. He's very charismatic and well-spoken. He's got a great voice for doing this kind of thing. He's such a big-hearted, nice guy, you know, and he plays very similar types of games. He enjoys frequenting the horror stuff, and matter of fact, I think a horror game might be the first thing he plays upon his return. You'll just have to see. Speaking of people I collaborate with, though, so Funky Hurdles has granted me permission to share this information with you, that there should be a new single coming out here relatively soon. A single being like just you know, one of his original songs, not inspired by a Let's Play or anything. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime soon. And then the goal is after that, we're finally gonna, like, work on the Hellblade music video. He's gonna, I think he said the song itself is almost done, so he's gonna finish that up, and I'm gonna start working on the music video. And the goal is to have that out by Hellblade's 1-year anniversary in August, but no promises. I know it's been a while since we've done a music video, since last October, so I would like to do another one before it reaches, you know, this October. And for those of you who don't know, I feel like I need to explain some of these things I'm talking about, since there's a bunch of new people here. I'm so sorry. Funky Hurdles is a good friend of mine online who I collaborate in videos. Like, he's featured in a bunch of my Let's Plays, sometimes just me and him, but often with my brother as well. And the three of us actually have a continuous series that we're doing now, where we're playing through Bloodborne, and every couple of months we upload a video of our progress of that, and it's mostly just, like, you know, comedy. And I actually, for those of you who enjoyed the second episode of Bloodborne, good news, I'm actually going to let Funky Hurdles take care of the editing for every Bloodborne episode from here on out. But sorry, I'm getting off track. So the basic thing here is that Funky Hurdles and I have been friends for a while, and what he does on YouTube is he makes music, video game inspired music, music that sounds like it belongs in video game soundtracks. And some of the music he makes is actually inspired by Let's Plays I do, so that music is supposed to be themed around that game itself. And when that happens, what I do is I go back and I record the gameplay footage, and then edit it to his music, and make a music video out of it. And that's our collaboration project. So far we've done 2 music videos for Soma, one for Outlast plus the Whistleblower DLC, one for Kingdom Hearts, one for Resident Evil 7, and 2 mega mixes. Mega mixes being like, he takes audio from different videos of mine and then, like, songifies them, kind of like the Shmoho guys, like Markiplier, Space is Cool, you know? So for those of you who are new, now you know, Funky Hurdles is a collaborator of mine, and we make music videos together. If you're interested in watching any of them, there'll be a link in the description down below. It's not what my channel is mainly about, though. That's obviously Let's Plays, but on top of the Let's Plays, I do reaction compilations, music videos, challenge videos, and stuff like that to keep things fun and fresh, you know? And sometimes I'll even do, like, live-action comedy skits, like, outside of the reactions and highlights. Sometimes I just upload them. Like, I think a couple Christmases ago I did a video making fun of No Man's Sky, because that game sucked. Something else I wanted to talk about real quick. I started watching this show called Final Space on TBS. Oh, it is so good. I really like it. If you have any love for Futurama, and you're looking for something to fill that void, I think this is the show for you. I think Final Space you will like. It also has a lot of similarities with Rick and Morty, but I think it's actually a bit closer to Futurama. And the similarities it pulls from Rick and Morty are more of, like, the sci-fi, the character development, you know, the action and stuff, but less of the, like, the over-excessive, like, vulgarity and wacky, out-there weirdness. It's more grounded. It's one of those adult cartoons that manages to be funny, but also manages to be serious. It has legit character development, you know, there's no magic reset button like Aqua Teen and Family Guy. You know, when something happens, when someone dies, when a ship gets blown up or something, that's it. It's done. Like, it's not coming back. There's no magic reset button, and that's what I really like about that show. Like, you see bad guys turn good, you see the main protagonist go from a self-absorbed, narcissistic plebeian to basically a selfless, sacrificial hero. It's just, you see so many characters go through a 180, and this is all in the first season, like, which is only 10 episodes. There's, You know, the first couple episodes are a little bit of a slow burn because they are trying to, you know, establish and develop characters and get the arc going. But once you get about 5 or 6 episodes in, it's like shit really starts to go down, and it is so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I was singing its praises on Twitter, and the director, or the creator followed me, and the creator, his name is, what is, Olin North, or Olin North. Oh my god. Olin North, who's that? Just Nolan North's less successful half-brother. No, his name is Olin Rogers, and I think he actually started off as a YouTuber, if I read correctly. And I was singing the show's praises on Twitter, and he actually follows me now. Like, he started following me. See? But he plays the main character, Gary, and the little alien Mooncake. And, on top of that, he's got another celebrity, like Fred Armisen's on there, who plays an annoying robot named Kevin, who nobody likes, but he thinks everyone loves him. It's great. I love it. I've actually opened up my DMs on Twitter so that if anyone's ever having a bad day or whatever, I may not always reply or be able to, but, you know, if you're struggling or having a bad day, you can go on Twitter and you can send me a message and just vent. You can just rant and vent, say whatever you need to get off your chest, you know, just basically if you need a venting dump, a place, you know, to scream into the void and let your frustrations out, let my inbox be that for you. If I have good advice for you, I will reply with it. But it's mostly a place for you to just let it off your chest, if you need to. Last thing I have is related to Let's Plays. First of all, Cuphead. Ryan Bodash, that's my sister's boyfriend, he's been in videos with me as well. Last Christmas when the family got together and got me an Xbox One for Christmas, I don't know if I even told you guys this yet or not, but they did. To help me out with Let's Plays and stuff, and I've been recording some stuff on it that I haven't put out yet, and one of those things is Cuphead. And I'm not done with recording Cuphead yet, but I decided how I want to go about it. Cuphead is going to be kind of like Bloodborne. It's going to be filler content that I upload when I'm done with normal Let's Plays, because I only ever start a Let's Play on a Monday, so if a Let's Play ends on a Monday, then that Wednesday is usually like filler content or a standalone thing, you know, like a Would You Rather or something like that. So, Cuphead is going to start becoming one of those filler contents. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it spread out, and the reason I want to keep it spread out instead of back-to-back is because that game makes me angry. And I know that seeing me get that legitimately upset and angry back-to-back-to-back might be too much, and I don't want to put you through that. And I don't... It can also become overwhelming in the sense that it can become annoying if it's just nothing but that constantly. Like, if I only upload about 3 days a week, and if all you're getting from me 2 out of those 3 days is just me screaming at the same game, chances are you'll probably start to lose interest. So, it might not be very long before the first Cuphead episode comes out. Plus, I'm not done with the game anyways, I'm like still stuck on the second island, so I need more time to get through it. If I waited until I finished the game before I started putting episodes out, it wouldn't be till like next year. So, but anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I think I pretty much covered everything. So anyways, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to hear from you in the comments, and I will catch you, possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye!